Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95 country with another Transformers BWVS or Beast Wars versus video. Today we're taking a look at number 6. So you can see premium finish there. It's the same box we've been getting since the beginning. I don't know why I keep saying that, but either way, saying it anyways. Go ahead and get it opened up. We've got a little slide here. There we go. Here we've got Dinobot versus Tarantulas, BWVS-06. So you got them both there in robot mode. Of course, that same texture that we've been seeing. Beast mode, Dinobot in Velociraptor mode, and Tarantulas in, well, Tarantula mode. So, getting this off of here. And there's the box. So popping this open. I mean, we've seen all this before. The Maximal Predacon symbol, Rocky details. There is the packaging. So you can see Dinobot with Tarantulas. Now, I believe it was Air Razor and Inferno that comes with another plastic insert to prevent this from warping. Like it did with my Cheetor and Scorpionox, or Cheetor and Waspinator. Or Rhinox and Scorpionox. There's one of those two. But there they are. Got the toy art there. Go ahead and pop this out. You can see robot modes there and the beast modes there. Flip it over. Same artwork that we've seen with all the others. Again, pointing it out just for those who haven't seen. You can see them there. We'll take a look at those soon enough. Here's our instruction booklet, and I finally have. Oh, see, now they're doing this. They're doing it to where you have to. There's like a perforation somewhere. Like it's not taped over like before. Never mind. Skip the perforation. We got our instruction booklet here. Got our character cards of Tarantulas and Dinobot. And there is the golden disc. So finally I have... Hang on a second. Is this... Okay, so just to be clear, it is not the same style as the one that came with the Ark and the Pterosaur from was Amazon. So it is just a unpainted version. I don't know if this is paint. I can't remember. But it is just a straight up plastic version of the one that came with the MP. So that is interesting that they did that instead of including the one from the Ark and, well, the one from the Ark, because this is just the alien disc. So, yeah, interesting that they went about it this way. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get these guys out and we'll go over everything else. All right, so here we have Dinobot and Tarantulas. So right off the bat, Dinobot is a much bigger improvement on the original Kingdom version. No changes in the molding. These are just purely repaints as all the others have been so far. But just the amount of paintwork they've done has really made him look a lot more accurate to the show model. Again, no remolding, so he's still got the very strange dino hands with unpainted claws. I guess it's because it's a nylon plastic. I don't know. But I believe the DNA kit has new hands, if I remember correctly. I honestly don't remember. But you'd see a lot more details from the show model. And as for Tarantulas, it looks very much the same. There are a few new details, like the more glossy purple paint here on the chest and right there on the fangs. If I remember, it's just the fangs. And of course some new paint here. So do a quick comparison. Here is Dinobot compared to the Kingdom version. So you can see the contrast between the two shades here is a lot more stark, whereas this is kind of just a weird gray color. I do like this lighter tone for the flat, or for the scales. Do get the gray here on the chest instead of the copper or bronze. Got the gold down here. Got the gold claws, unpainted claws. Got a more shiny gold here for these sections. This does kind of match better with this, but if I remember correctly, the actual toy or the show design had the darker brown there, so it's kind of a toss-up. Do actually get some of that detail here on the tail that it was missing from the Kingdom release. So yeah, bigger kind of improvement there. Now, comparing the two versions of Tarantulas, here is the Versus Pack version with the standard Kingdom one. So it does look like a paler shade of purple, not by a huge degree. It is very subtle, but of course, again, got that more metallic look here compared to this. I mean, it's still metallic, but it's kind of matching more with the plastic here. You got the unpainted thighs there, but as far as I can tell, most everything else is the same. You do have a more solid yellow instead of the weird greenish yellow here on the pedipalps. That's what the little feelers on the front of a spider are called, which is what the claws of a crab are. So that's kind of why they look like claws. So there's that. So let's go ahead and get them into robot mode. We'll start with Tarantulas just because he's more simple of the two. We'll go ahead and remove that and the buzzsaw. Then from here, undo the legs, bring those out, just straighten them like that. Undo the legs here, just kind of slide out. Straighten out the robot legs, bring these out and around, just bring them on that swivel joint. That will allow you to untab this, bring it up a little bit, take this section here, or the spider head, bring it down, and before we go any further, looks like, yeah, the eyes are the same, they're just a different shade of green. Bring this whole section down, and then rotate the upper torso around. That'll allow you to bring this whole abdomen section up and plug it into the back there. And just bring down the arms, straighten out the forearms and the shoulder, or the bicep here, to where these details are pointing straight forward. Down, do that, then rotate that to where you can bend the arm. And we'll give him his grappling hook blaster and his chainsaw that doesn't really match with this version of Tarantulas, but hey. So there's Tarantulas. Now let's go ahead and get Dinobot into robot mode. Start by removing the tail. Go ahead and collapse the hands onto those little tabs right there. Same thing on this side. Close the dino head, bring that down. Bring these or the dino legs out like that. Untab this from here. That will allow you to untab all this, straighten out the leg, close that up, open up the heel, and there's one leg done. So again, untab, bring this all down, collapse that up, bring up the robot foot and the heel, and there are the robot legs. So we'll rotate the waist, and from here, untab this, bring it down. I'm going to kind of keep these dino arms out of the way, and then just collapse this. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Oh no, this is whole thing comes down like that. Okay. So bring up arms, bring this whole section up, forward like that. Bring that all down. So go ahead and take it from here. Bring it out like that. Bring it down, bring up the arm. Rotate the dino hands in, and there's a little tab right here. That will just go into like that. Same thing on this side. That will all tab together. It's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Bring this whole section down like that, and then this down. And there are two tabs that will just kind of pry this open a little bit, and they will tab right into place right there. Bring down the arms, rotate the shoulder around to where this copper piece is up top. Bring that down. Straighten that out. Rotate the wrist, close it up. Rotate down, close up the fist, and there we have Dinobot in robot mode. Go ahead, open up his tail piece here. Oh. Try not to take it apart. Tap this. Take out the sword so you can see some nice metallic red paint in there. Now if you want, you can store the tail piece just right back here, robot mode, and we'll give him his sword, which is still that kind of purpley color that we see in Code of Hero from just how the sunset shines against it. Would prefer at one point we get like that pearlescent off-white color that it's supposed to be. But yeah, not bad. We'll go ahead and just give him his tail shield. So open that up. And it'll just plug right in the center of his hand. So there we go. So right off the bat, we'll start with Dinobot because, again, he's got the most improvement done to him. So for comparison, we'll show here. So you can see on the new one, it is a much more metallic shade of blue for the face, along with the side details here on the torso. Do get a little bit of a silver lining there on the lip. I'm not sure if he had, I can't remember if he had that in the show, if that's just meant to emulate his teeth. But you can see kind of bronze color for the brow, some details on the vents, and of course the crest. Beautiful metallic red eyes, metallic gold along the waist here, along the hips, are somewhat glossy copper color there. Got some of that gray in line with the gold, and that kind of coppery orange around the feet. Got the gold claws. The plastic copper color is very close, if not the exact same. This looks like it has more of a metallic fleck to it. But yeah, this one is definitely made to more emulate the deco on the Masterpiece, and the joints are a lot better. So I don't know if I've shown it on here. I think I might have shown it on my Grimlock video in the toy Dinobot, but the waist is very wobbly here. On the new one, it is fairly solid. It has a little wiggle, but it's not loose like the Kingdom version. So very happy about that. We'll put those two off to the side. As for Tarantulas goes, not a lot of details you can spot right off the bat, other than you've got the black right here on the center of the torso. Again, that more metallic chest piece, or, you know, stands out a lot more. And then, like the show model, he does have black on the back of his head, along with that little yellow strip, because, oh no, you flipped his head up and it would become the robot head. Okay, never mind. So yeah, this is more the mutant head, as the show model, you know, was famous for. He doesn't have a Predacon symbol on him that I've seen, unless it's hidden somewhere, or I'm just blind. But you can see here with the original Hasbro version, he does have those little yellow details that was missing from the Kingdom release. And of course, the Kingdom release has that purple torso piece. So it was molded in black plastic, painted over purple. You can see here, you know, they changed most of the black plastic in the upper torso, if not all of it, to purple. Yeah, it looks like all of it. So the waist probably was on a different sprue. The green is a little darker and more metallic. Of course, the better shade of yellow compared to what we've got here on the Hasbro version. So not a ton different, but enough to work, especially here on the head. Like, I really like that they've added that extra bit of black with the yellow there. So yeah, I mean, as far as the weapons go, they are the exact same. The buzzsaw is the same. I've just got it displayed with knockout because that's usually his go-to weapon when it comes to fighting Autobots. That or his staff. So yeah, I mean, this version of Tarantulas and Dinobot do stand out really well. So let's go ahead and get them back into beast mode. So I'll show that transformation in just a moment. Alright, so getting these guys back into beast mode, it is pretty self-explanatory, so we'll just go ahead and remove the weapons from Dinobot, plug that into there, and then there is a little tiny peg right there, a little tiny hole there, same on the other side, 2 tabs here on the tail, just go all in like that, and there's the tail. I'll go ahead and add that later. I know you can add it if you choose to during transformation, but I elect not to. Go ahead and close this down the feet. Open up these panels on the legs. Straighten out the arms. Go ahead and fold out the claws. So there's that. We'll bring them up, out of the way. Untab, bring that out. Untab, bring that out. There's that. Do a pretty little ballerina pose. I don't know. Bring this around, down, close that up, close that. Let's see, that's right. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Rotate this around. Bring this up. Fold that up. There's that leg. Untap this section. Pop it up. Bring this forward, up and around. Tab that in. Rotate the legs around. Bring these back. Just like that. Actually, you want the feet pointing straight forward like that for now. Then this tab will go into that slot right there. And then that tab will go into that slot there. So, and of course, and then there's a tab there. Goes right into the knee. Or the knee guard. You know, that. Just bring that all up. And there is that. Same thing on this side. Bring that up. Tab that all in. Now just straighten out the dino legs. There's that. Bring down the arms. Bring up the head. And just plug in the tail. So there is Dinobot back in beast mode. For Tarantulas, it's super simple. Yet again, go ahead and remove that. Get his little buzzsaw here. Go ahead and bring his feet up. Straighten out his legs. Bring the arm down. Straighten out these spider legs. There we go. It's a matter of untabbing this back here. Bring that down. Bring it up. Rotate the lower body around. That will just kind of tab into there. This will tab in up here. Fold up the leg, tabbing that in. And then just kind of, it's a little bit tricky getting that heel spur over that 5mm peg that plugs into the bottom of his foot. There we go. Get that all straightened up. Tap that in. It's a matter of there we go. Same thing with this one. And there we go. Now for the arms, kind of bring them in like that. Actually, forgot you gotta rotate them up. Then bring them in. That will slide into there. Make sure that's tabbed in. That slot tab will go into this slot right here. It's a matter of lining that up. This up. And those claws down. Oh, his arm popped off. There we go. Just make sure that's all good to go. And it's just a matter of straightening out these spider legs for the end here. Plug. That in just like that. And then the buzzsaw will plug right into the bottom. So there is Tarantulas in his beast mode, along with Dinobot. So, final thoughts. I really do like this set. Dinobot is such an improvement over the Kingdom one in both quality and color scheme. Tarantulas, I mean, quality is pretty on par with the Legacy version, but the deco is an improvement. Again, it's not a huge difference like it is with Dinobot or some of the others, but you do notice it more in hand. A lot of the images, it kind of looked almost the same, but actually having it in hand, you can see what's been changed. So I'm hoping that's the case when I get Air Razor and Inferno. It's going to be at a later date. Right now, I've got some other things going on that I needed to get taken care of first. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I really like this 2-pack, just like I did with the others. I'm really excited for the Starscream versus Waspinator. That one I am really looking forward to. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out those links down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. There's a playlist of the BWVS, there's a Kingdom playlist, a Studio Series playlist, and Legacy United. So be sure to check out all those videos. I'm going to try to get something soon. This might be the last upload I have for a little while. We'll just see what happens. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. So long, and take care.